What's good, YouTube? In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys what you should know and what you need to know before you get into this trucking business, and what you should expect while you're into this trucking business as a new MC motor carrier. In this video, you will learn what will happen in your first 90 days of trucking authority. You will learn the difference between a self-dispatcher and having a dispatcher. And also, guys, you will learn your fees, what to bring on these road trips, the profit margins, and also what is the difference between renting and owning. Because if you don't know, you can get started in this business with renting a truck, and I do teach those in all types of different videos throughout the channel. So with all that being said, let's get right into this PowerPoint. Stay tuned for more after the intro. Woo! So before we start this video, I do apologize beforehand if this dang dog outside keeps barking, but let's get right into this video. And before we go, I do want to mention that I do offer one-on-one coaching calls in the Calendly/KINGLATTA link in the description, where you can reach out to me and book a coaching call, and I will help you start up your dispatching business, your trucking business, cargo van or box truck business. And also, guys, I do start up online businesses. I do create online stores if you want to get into drop shipping as well. Also, I do have a bunch of trading videos over on the channel, and if you want to learn some trading insights, you can go ahead and book a coaching call with me. So with all that being said, I know y'all been waiting on it, but let's get right into this video. So the first thing we have up is the table of contents. You know, the first thing they teach you when you open up a book. So we have this table of contents, and we're going to be going over what to expect in your first 90 days, what a dispatcher is, and if you want to go ahead and take that self-dispatching route, which is completely up to you guys. And then we're going to go over the fees, what to bring, some profits, and what it's like to rent/own for all of my new carriers out there that's not necessarily in the business yet. If you want to get your feet wet in this business, I highly suggest that you go ahead and take that renter route before you go ahead and drop 12 bands on a box truck. But let's get right into it. So the first thing we have, guys, make sure you subscribe, man. Make sure you go subscribe. But anyways, broker doesn't like anything less than 90 days of authority time. Now, this is because that when new carriers sign up, they can be unreliable. They're not new to the game. They might not have certain things that a carrier needs to have, such as like a pallet jack or straps. You know, they might be new to the game. Their navigation skills are trash and stuff like that. Their time management is trash. So they want to see that you have over 3 months in this trucking industry. So once you have 3 months, guys, the first thing you want to do when you're ready to get loads in this industry is you want to have all your info all ready to go, man. Because once you call these brokers, or once this dispatcher finds you a load, you gotta have this carrier package ready to go. You gotta have your MC and everything set up, man, and you have to have all your information in one place, just ready on standby to get sent off. Make sure you have your certificate of insurance, W-9 forms filled out, and trust me, on your W-9, all you need to have is your name, your EIN number, and your signature, man, and the date. So it's pretty easy with all the paperwork. So just make sure you have all your paperwork ready to go, because this video is not for the new carriers. If you are a new carrier and you need to know how to get started in a trucking business, go ahead and check out this video right here, teaching you all the requirements that you need. But another thing that's important when you're hopping into this industry is that you want to keep contact with these brokers and keep in contact with these shippers, because this is going to be important. Your network is your net worth. So you always want to, you know, have their number just in case in the future you're in that area. Again, you can't find a load, so you just go straight to the broker yourself and you book a load through yourself, because you have that broker's phone number. You can just call the broker or call the shipper. If it's like a private shipper, call them, be like, hey, do you have any loads coming out today or tomorrow in this area? And then boom, now you have a load that you don't even have to pay a fee for from the broker, or the broker if you're going directly through the shipper, but you don't have to pay a fee for your dispatcher if you're going through a broker still. So that is these tips and tricks right here, man. Make sure y'all subscribe one more time, you know what I'm saying? And then the next one, guys, we do have YouTube memberships up to offer. I do teach you the exact method on how to be a dispatcher and make $1,000 a day and the YouTube memberships, man. So you can get that for a very cheap price. But let's get right into it. I know I'm talking. Anyways, there's a shipper, there's a broker, and there's a dispatcher. So what is a shipper? A person who needs the freight to be moved. So this could be anybody like me. If I needed to get my 3,000-pound luxury couch moved, guys, to California, to Texas, I would call a broker. I would contact a broker. This could be a business or a personal use. And then example, the shipper will pay $1,500 to get this freight moved. And then the shipper will contact the broker. The broker receives the freight from shipper, and then the broker will find the carrier or dispatcher, and the broker will post it for $1,200. So now the broker has made $300, and the dispatcher is going to get this load for $1,200, or the carrier is going to get this load straight from the broker for $1,200. And then if you are going through the dispatcher, guys, they're a middleman, so they pretty much just find loads from the broker. They don't have a license or anything. They're just finding loads from brokers on load boards, and then they're going to take it to, let's say you right here, this is you, you're the carrier. They're going to take this load, boom, to you, the carrier. So that is how shipper, broker, dispatchers, and carriers, the difference between those. So guys, if you wanted to self-dispatch, this is the cons of self-dispatching. It's more hard work, because just imagine yourself being over the road and you're trying to get these loads, but at the same time you're driving, so you can't necessarily be on load boards, contacting brokers, doing logistics, seeing which city is which, how far that is from you, how far that is from where you're going. You can't necessarily do all of that while you're driving. And even if you take a stop, guys, it can take you 30 minutes to an hour just to find your next load, man, because even though a load is posted on the load board for exactly where you want to go, doesn't mean you're gonna get it, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the biggest thing in the trucking industry. These loads can be on a load board, but they're already taken, they're already booked. So it's gonna be more hard work. You have to hustle on and off the road, like I just explained. You have to you know, hustle on the road while you're driving, and then the little bit of time that you do get off, you're booking loads on the computer. But one thing about that is you can't necessarily be on a computer while you're on the road, because the Wi-Fi might be trash. And two, by the time you get done driving for the day, the market's going to be closed. These brokers, these shippers, these companies all close at like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock p.m. So yeah, good luck trying to get a load after you drive for the day. So that's why you should get a dispatcher. Highly suggested. And if you do need dispatching services, you can just email me right here at lattamanagement@gmail.com. But let's get on with it. So if you do self-dispatch, you might not get a load every day because of all this stress, and like I said, the times and stuff like that. And you will have to fill out multiple carrier packets for pretty much each broker that you want to get started with that you haven't driven for before. You know what I'm saying? So if you haven't driven for a broker, say Total Quality Logistics, you have to fill out their whole carrier packet and do the whole shebang bang, put up your information, your insurance, and all of that. So yeah, that's why you should get a dispatcher to take all this stress off of you. But the pro is that you don't have to pay a dispatching fee, so you can save 5%, 7%, 10% on each load, which is like $50, $60, $70, $80 a load, even $100. You can save that, but you know, it's going to be more stressful, and you might not get a load every day. But on to the factoring, guys. The factoring company is, you're going to want to find a company. You can go through OTR Solutions or RTI Financial. Those are like the top two out there. If you didn't hear that, rewind the video. But you can see verified broker status from the factoring company, so you can make sure you're going to get paid. If the broker is verified, once you type in their MC, then boom, you're going to get paid. But if they're not verified, don't take the risk, because it might be a scam, because there is a lot of scams out here in the Australian industry. With factoring, you can also get paid in 2 days. They do charge a 2 to 3% fee. OTR Solutions, the one I go with, they do charge 2%. So, and this is paid in business days, so you can get paid in 2 business days. I don't know why the 2 popped up like that, whatever. But on to the next slide. We do have the fees that you're going to be paying. So like I said, the broker, they automatically off the rip take off $100 to $400 per load, maybe even $500, depending on the necessity of that load and, you know, the demand in the trucking industry and what area it's in. So especially percent. Now what the quick pay is different from factoring. This is like if you want to get paid Cash App, Zelle, Venmo, PayPal, you know what I'm saying, from the broker, because the broker already got paid. So now he could just Zelle you your money, and now you could get money in 1 day, same day. Same day is more than likely going to run you 7 to 8%. Or you can get your money in 2 days, and that's probably going to run you 2 to 3% or 4% in some cases. And then, you know, factoring is just going to be 2% or 3%, whichever company you go with, and you will always get paid in that 2 business days. And then, guys, the dispatching fee, you can negotiate these fees when dispatchers contact you, because most definitely these dispatchers are going to come after you once your authority is up and running. Your information is everywhere now once that gets posted. So you're gonna get a lot of calls from dispatchers, factoring companies, fuel companies, and stuff like that, fuel cards, stuff like that. So you're gonna pay 5 to 10% just for convenience. So keep this slide in mind. These are gonna be your fees. So now, guys, what to bring? You want to bring your sleeping gear. You want to bring pajamas. You want to bring cold pajamas, gym shorts, stuff like that. Then you want to bring pillowcases. Now, I like pillowcases because if you are in a box truck or a cargo van, you could simply use pillowcases to cover up the windows in your box truck or cargo van. Just roll the window down a little bit, put the pillowcase in there, and then roll it back up. Now you have a curtain in your van. And then you could get the little visor, the little sun protecting visor for the front. So that's what I used to do. Hygiene stuff, toothbrush, toothpaste, lotion, soap, protection. You want to keep a knife on you because a lot of at truck stops and these rest stops, people sometimes rob truckers. So just always keep protection because people think truckers got money in their truck or they think they got something valuable in their truck. So keep protection, a knife, or a protected concealed weapon if you have the license for it. So then you want, like I said, summer or winter clothes, because even in the spring months, some of these states can get cold, guys, and you never know what type of opportunity you might get. You can go up north, and if you only have summer clothes because you thought it was hot when you were down south, yeah, you get up north, you're gonna be freezing your socks off, man, in that van or in that box truck that you're gonna be in, or even semi, for all my semi truck visitors out here, because this video can be for semi trucks too, but on this channel we do specialize in box trucks and cargo vans. So then you want to bring your rain gear just in case you have to get out the truck when it's raining and stuff to get unloaded. And then you want to bring paper, draw something, write notes down, keep contacts in your paper if you're not electronic savvy guy. But when you get bored sometimes, write down your thoughts, write down something, right? You know what I'm saying? It's a good thing, good brain exercise, especially while you're over the road, not doing too much things a day except driving. So yeah, paper, folders for all of your BOLs and all your documents, all of your receipts. Keep all your receipts for tax purposes, tax write-offs. Keep all your receipts in a folder along with the BOLs. Keep some pens, guys. Keep pens so that you can sign these BOLs, and also keep some seals. If you don't know what seals are, these are going to be the tags that sometimes they have to put on your truck to make sure that the freight hasn't been touched after you've left the delivery station. So on to the next one, guys, is profits. Now you should be making $4,500 a week minimum, and if you are renting out a box truck, you should be making $4,500 a week gross. So your net income will probably be $2,000, but you should be making this money minimum in a box truck. So and if you're in cargo van, if all my cargo van people out there, you're gonna be looking at around I want to say $3,000 maximum a week over the road, because the cargo van business is dead. That's why you have to get in this box truck, and you can get started by renting. So check out this video on how to rent a box truck. Don't forget to do that. But yeah, guys, so profits, you can make that, and it's just straight profit while you're over the road. The only thing you're paying for is gas. Food, you should be paying $7 to $15 a day. I know a lot of healthy food nowadays is getting cheaper than the actual junk food. So if you do eat one meal a day or something, you could spend $15, or you could break it up 7 and 7, spend $14 a day for breakfast and dinner. And then, guys, probably shower every other day, even every 3 days if you haven't been sweating, because sometimes, especially in the box truck game, you're gonna be sweating because sometimes you're gonna have to unload and load your truck. So it's gonna be hot, and that pallet can be heavy. Even if you have a pallet jack, you can still be sweating. One time I had to load up 12 pallets by myself. So it is what it is. And then, guys, so that shower could cost you, $5 to even $10 per shower, depending on the rest station that you go to. And then you got tolls. So this is pretty much, if you're a box truck owner, you're going to be taking care of your tolls, and this could add up significantly. But I was doing the rental game, so I didn't pay any tolls through the rental. And then you have truck and truck insurance. So this could run you between $1,000 to $2,000 a month for the note, and again $1,000 to $2,000 a month for your insurance. So if you're in the high end, you could be paying $4,000 a month just for your truck and truck insurance. And on the low end, you could be paying $2,000 a month for your truck and truck insurance. And if you pay $2,000 a month, you're making profit minimum 20K each month. My fault, guys. You're making 20K minimum each month if you are hustling every day. So yeah. On to the next slide. Renting versus owning. Kind of already explained it. Weekly profits while you are renting is going to be $2,000 to $3,500. This is net profit. You're going to be paying a lot of fees for the truck, the rental fee itself. You're going to be paying the insurance for the truck. And also, I believe that's it. Just the insurance and the rental and the miles, guys. The miles is a big one. You can be paying anywhere from 17 cents a mile to even 30 cents a mile, depending on the rental company you go with. I have heard that Penske is pretty cheap on the cents per mile. And this can add up, guys. These cents per mile can be $1,000 a week just on mileage fees for this rental company. So that's $4,000 a month right there just by renting that you could keep in your pocket. And then the other rental fee, you're paying, like $120 a day. That's a couple $100 a week. Adds up to a couple $1,000 a month just by renting out this truck. So if you're owning, you can make $4,500 to $7,000 a week. $7,000 on an excellent week, guys. This is an excellent week, and you're probably going to be driving around 6,000 miles. Just saying. On an average week, 35 to 4,000 miles. And yeah, man, that is the presentation. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And like I said, I do offer coaching calls. Reach out to me one-on-one. Talk to your boy King Latta. But with all that being said, stay tuned for the next video on what it's like to be a fresh new dispatcher and how to get started up in the dispatching business and what to expect in the dispatching business. It's going to be a PowerPoint. Stay tuned. Don't forget to hit that post notification button so you can get notified. But let's get it, man. All you gotta do is go through my channel, check out all the videos I have. I do have trading, how to build your credit, online business, and a lot of videos on the trucking industry. So with all that being said, we out. Woo!
You talking money, want all of it.